Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tea and Pajamas. Yes, I have a bit of a headache. My head, it always shows on my forehead. My sinuses are bothering me. I might have seasonal allergies, and also it's probably another cold coming on. It seems like I'm just staying sick all winter. My face is so squishy. Anyway, that's beside the point. We are here for the tea. This is the second tea that I bought from Purrsonaliteas. This is black and white Kittea. You can see the tea in the back. There's some almond pieces in there. We have pu'er tea, Ceylon black tea, cocoa nibs, rose petals, chocolate, natural chocolate, and almond flavors. Does not contain dairy. 1 to 1.5 teaspoons per 8 ounces of water. Steep 3 to 5 minutes at 195 degrees Fahrenheit. And this is made in the memory of their cat Bourbon, or somebody's cat named Bourbon. There's a rainbow behind him. That's very sweet. It's a tribute to one of their cats. Tuxedo cats are adorable. All cats are adorable, although some are rather strange looking. Okay, yes, this is listed, described as a chocolate and almond pu'er tea. And again, it's Purrsonaliteas.com. You can find them through Brutalities, and you can also find them on Facebook, and I believe also Instagram. Let's give this tea a try. Smells good. I wish I was as savvy with tea as Matter Hatter tea reviews. This is a nice tea. I don't know enough about a pu'er tea to describe what I'm tasting, except for that I'm getting notes of vanilla. And then, of course, the almond and the chocolate. Did it say it had rose hips in it as well? My memory's like shot. Rose petals. Yeah. It's pu'er. Yeah, pu'er and Ceylon buck, and it has rose petals. Rose petals for the kitty cat. So it's possible that the vanilla flavor I'm getting is the blend of teas mixed with the rose petals. And the sweetness of the almonds. With the chocolate. It's a nice tea for a day like today. It's snowing still. Or actually, again, it's been snowing off and on all winter. But this is Wisconsin. I'm going to be going next week to St. Vincent de Paul, fondly known as St. Vinny's, to drop off some things I'm no longer using. My cursed swish, my skirt. Yeah, I can't talk. My cursed squishmallows, and so most of my corporate goth wardrobe because I'm too heavy for it. I had gotten rid of what I was already too heavy for before I moved to this particular apartment, and now I'm just too heavy for the rest of it. I still need to watch my stress eating, and also I am getting some muscles under this fat from heavy lifting up and down the stairs the way I did when I was living in Albuquerque and I had that walk-up apartment that you've seen videos of. Mm. Let me pause for just a second. I have to blow my nose. Yeah, we're back. Just checking to make sure the light's blinking. There have been times where I thought I was recording and I wasn't. I've lost a few videos that way over the years. And then they usually end up being unwrappings or unboxings, unfortunately. Excuse me. So then by the time you see them, everything's already been unwrapped, and I'm just like having to explain. Oh yes, I unwrapped this, but I thought the camera was running and it wasn't. Duh. Well, there's not a whole lot to say. I did order myself some pillows. I mentioned that in a video that you'll see after this. I'm just bending time all over the place. But that happens when you record videos. Sometimes you can record ahead and then save them for later. Yes, I'm getting a. This is a white cat, but it actually looks like a Siamese cat. Siamese cat with a grumpy cat face, basically, kind of the split, kind of a tuxedo Siamese cat kind of look, with large blue, very blank eyes. Creepy cute. And a skull pillow. And hopefully the skull pillow is thick enough because one of them is going to be my pillow I sleep on. I'm a short person with a short neck and I sleep on my side a lot. And pillows that are supposed to be good for side sleepers don't always work for me. Plus I have neck issues, as I've said in the past, from having been married to a bad driver that likes to tailgate. That left me with neck issues. And since arthritis does run in my mom's family through her dad's side of the family, um, I was probably destined to have arthritis everywhere anyway. So basically, I need a nice firm pillow, a right pillow that'll squish to the shape of my body and the shape of my hand. I can just fluff it. So the anti-roll plush that I have, the pink cat, has been filling that role quite a bit over the years, and the forward thoughts sad puppy. And I was so sad when they discontinued that company because I wanted to get more in that range, in that line rather. And I had washed him so many times he shrunk. He was about this long, about this wide. He's about like this now because he shrunk in the dryer. And I was using another one I liked, which I'm getting rid of, is the strawberry squishmallow. It was nice strawberry shape, more of a teardrop shape. Smaller at the top, bigger at the bottom. That's the way they're shaped. And he put it so the narrow part is near by your neck, and then the other part by your head. It's almost like a side sleeping pillow. So the shape was perfect. That and also the werewolf one, because at one point Stitch claimed the strawberry, but I'm getting rid of all of them because I can no longer, in good conscience, keep them around in my abode. So I'm looking for other things. Oh yes, then I had the coffin pillow I bought from Etsy, which was smaller than I thought it was. It worked for a bit, but then the Stitch started sleeping on that when she was younger. And it was nice, but it wasn't quite thick enough. So hopefully these two pillows will do what I want them to. And then I will probably end up throwing the kitty and the puppy pillows. Yes, I had to make sure I said pillows. I don't want any angry comments. In the wash. Or maybe since I might be giving them to the cats, give them a good spray of Lysol by way of spot cleaning, which is what you're probably supposed to do anyway, spot clean them. So anyway, I'm going somewhere with this, I assure you. Yes, hopefully the two I'm getting from Temu are thick enough to replace those two. And also, on that note, I am putting the Ginger Dead Man and the Ginger Dead House in the dresser in the closet, and I will bring them out during Gothmas because the bed is getting quite crowded and I have a Howl's Moving Castle type thing going on right now. And the only way I can pile the pillows is up on top of other pillows. But if I have too many pillows, I might wake up buried in pillows because Stitch has figured out how to make her own bed. I have one that I did a regular pillow. I made a pillowcase for out of white pillow cover. It's permanent on there from some vintage Halloween material I received from my now late sister-in-law, and she likes to flip that down so it's flat. I have it tilted up against the wall, vertical. She flips it horizontal and lays on it. Like, this is my bed. So it's like a height of bed. If I flip it up against the wall, she flips it down. And then after I changed the sheets yesterday, oh, excuse me, I flipped it up toward the wall, and then I just kind of looked at her and said, flipped it down. There, I made your bed for you. So that pillow has become her bed, and any more pillows would be scattered everywhere. I have two that I was going to put on the bed, but I have them on the bench. Well, above the bench, against the fridge, to hide the fridge a bit. So, yes, changing two pillows on my bed and putting two away for the holidays. And I am still waiting for the coasters from Vintage Horror Club. I need to get caught up on my product reviews with them, and no, I'm not sponsored. It's supposed to be like a social media space for horror movie fans. And I haven't watched a horror movie in a bit, and I haven't been on there in a bit. I forget. And I wanted to wait till I had money to get another, I think they call them lessons. You go through the different things and you learn it. You're learning how to be a product reviewer. I did the coffee mug, and then I skipped ahead and did the popcorn because I wasn't sure about doing the coasters because I wasn't sure I really liked them. But I'm going to be polite and do all the things, so I'm skipping back to the coasters, which I think I accidentally ordered. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I ordered twice. So those are on the way, and then I think that's it. Ordering some supplements, but I don't need to share those with you. So we have two coasters and some pillows I will be sharing with you. And after that, I need to order some more tea. I'm way um, how to describe it over my head with tea. I have so much tea that I need to use, but I keep getting more tea, or try to keep getting more for tea pajamas. And if it gets to the point where tea is just too dearly expensive, then we may just have to not do tea pajamas anymore, or make it a occasional feature. There. Okay. So that's all of that. What did I think of the tea? I like it. It's kind of like an almond candy bar, almond chocolate bar. I can't really taste the rose petals. Yes, I was going to say rose. I can't taste the rose petals really. They could be, like I said, I'm thinking they're blending in with the pu'er tea and the black tea, and probably also blending in with the almond and the chocolate as well. Words. Now that I'm thinking about it, there we go. So, yes, it's a lovely tea. It's a nice tea for a day like today. It's the the serving is for 1 cup. So what's in the tea ball, I'll just let it dry out so I can empty it from the tea ball, and then I can always make a second cup later. So I'm going to wrap wrap this ball of nonsense up in a bow, and tell you to go ahead and try Purrsonaliteas black and white Kittea, and also Brutalities, which that's what I need to get more of, and there are other brands of teas as well that I want to get back into for the channel to stay with the spooky vibe. And yes, this is technically a blooper laden video, and I'm not redoing it. So you're stuck with my bloopers today, and my puffy face, and my mouth that doesn't want to work right. So if you like these goofball videos, please give them a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, hit the bell once. If you want notifications as to what other lunacy ensues on this channel from this particular abode where we are currently living, hit the bell a second time. And then you will be up to date as to nonsense and, as they say, stuff and nonsense and reviews and occasional cat antics as they walk across the camera and etc. So that's it. Please stay safe if you're in an area where it's snowing. Please drive safely because I don't want any of the monsters and vampires to get hurt. No accidents, please. And track responsibly if you're going to go out and have fun. Take turns driving the hearse so that the designated Dracula can have a chance to imbibe if they wish. Yes, vampires. I've been neglecting to scold you or remind you to bring your large parasol and your 100 SPF so that you do not turn into ash. There is still sunlight out there. And it does reflect off of snow. Remember that. And also, watch out for ice. Ice is very slippery and very dangerous. And please look out for all of the monsters out there, especially the ones who are being targeted right now. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm being a little bit more blunt than I normally am to make sure those who know what I'm talking about understand a bit better. Yeah, brain not working. So yes, please take care of all of the monsters, especially the ones that are being put in danger right now. Remember, be their family if they don't have a family. Check up on them. Make sure they're okay. And make sure that they know that they are loved, respected, and protected. Look out for each other, okay? All of my monsters, regardless. Take care of each other. We're all one big happy monster family. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now. Love you guys and gals and ghouls and everybody.